Every once in a while, I get a stark and tragic reminder of why what Mark and I do and our team here at the Freedom Model is what we do is so important. And yeah, I couldn't sleep last night. There was just something bothering me, and we all have those nights, you know. I've had a really bad cold, and you can still hear it in my voice. It's been a few weeks now, and I'm trying to get my voice fully back. That's why we haven't done a podcast. And I went onto Facebook, which is I don't typically look at my phone at night when I can't sleep. I usually read, uh, pray, meditate. I do a lot of different things, but for some reason, I picked up my phone and I looked on Facebook, and there's a group that I admin. It's called Leaving AA or any other 12-step organization. It's based in the UK. I got involved with it years ago and got to know the person who started the group, and he became a friend and a friend to the Freedom Model. And that group popped up. I haven't been as active because we've been so busy here at the Freedom Model. And I saw that somebody that had been a member of the group for a while publicly posted that basically he was committing suicide, and he did. And one of the other admins in the group posted a really moving tribute to him because they'd had similar experiences, and I know he had tried to help him. A lot of us had tried to help him. He was so tremendously damaged and traumatized by AA, by the members of AA, by what he learned there, that he genuinely believed he was permanently broken and would never change. And do I blame AA completely? No. I mean, it's a number of factors. But there is data that show that taking on a belief that you are powerless, that you are permanently diseased, permanently broken, none of which is accurate, none of which is true, but that taking on those beliefs, taking on the identity of a hopeless addict or alcoholic, there's data that shows terrible results, terrible outcomes. And this by far obviously is the most tragic. This is someone who was otherwise a healthy person, who was otherwise could have lived a great life, could have contributed much to the world, but he didn't believe he could. He defined himself by a habit, by a preference, by a behavior. He defined his whole life that way. It's all he could see. And he genuinely didn't believe it would change. He felt like life was futile, that he would be happier not alive anymore. Now, I have a belief system where I believe he's in a better place, where he's not struggling anymore. And maybe, I don't know, he has some regrets because now he can see the truth of everything. But when I saw that last night, I had been in a place where I was thinking that maybe it was time to move on for me. You know, in this line of work, sometimes it feels futile. We're fighting a leviathan. Not only are we fighting a treatment industry that's tens of billions of dollars, but we're fighting now a pharmaceutical industry that's hundreds of billions of dollars. We're fighting the idea that people are fragile, that they are weak and powerless. We're fighting the idea that substances have power, that people need all kinds of things to change their state of mind, to change their preferences, to change their behaviors, all kinds of things outside themselves. We're fighting a system that benefits from people being broken, that benefits from people being weak and powerless and fragile. You are not that. And you may feel it. And I felt it deep within me. I have struggled. But when you open your mind to the truth, when you open your mind to a reality that you are this powerful person, that your mind is infinite, that your mind can create whatever reality you want to create. Yeah. Yes, you can change a strong, entrenched habit. Yes, you can change a preference for intoxication. I did. You can change a preference for anything because you are in charge. So, yes, I was reminded yesterday why the work we do here at the Freedom Model and the work so many others are doing out there, pushing against the tide that people are weak and powerless. Whoever you are out there that's fighting that fight with us, come talk to us. We'd love to have you on our podcast, The Addiction Solution. Whoever out there thinks like us and knows the truth, whoever out there has solved their addictions on their own with the Freedom Model, however you've done it, I want to hear from you. I want to talk to you. It's time for us to join forces. It's time for us to fight this fight together because people really are dying. They really are giving up hope. They go to treatment. Treatment puts them in a 12-step program where they're told they're permanently broken, where they're told they're powerless, and that alcohol and drugs and porn and whatever else is powerful and they are weak. It's not true. It's not. We can't lose this fight. And I'm not getting any younger. I mean, it's taken me 3 weeks to get over a cold, for crying out loud. So tomorrow, we have our free live event at noontime. Tomorrow is Thursday, December 4th. And in less than 2 weeks, we start our next certification session, winter certification session, where we're certifying new Freedom Model coaches. This is a worldwide movement. We now have coaches certified all over the world. But we need more. We need people to know how powerful they truly are. We need people to know that if AA hasn't worked for them, and it doesn't really work for anybody, quite frankly, that there is a better way, that it's not their fault, that they were given the wrong information. And with new information, they can absolutely change their lives. And you, as a certified Freedom Model coach, can help them to do that. And we want you to join us. If you want to talk with us, we talk with every single person who wants to be a certified coach. If you want to become a Freedom Model affiliate, we talk about that in our live event tomorrow. So sign up at the link below for that live event or one of the future live events. We're only going to have them through the end of this year. Sign up now. We have a few more left in December.